Hello, welcome to my YouTube channel. This is Pisces 2023 tarot reading. We're going in deep and we're looking at all different areas, Pisces. So let's go in. We're looking at your personality first. Now, first half or first as you begin the year, definitely you've got a lot of changes coming in around you, Pisces. Now here you could be getting rid of people, ending scenarios, finishing things, finalising things, completing things. You have changes. Now this is also going to be around you as a person, okay, for 2023. You could be reinventing yourself. You could be changing the way that you do things, changing your look. You could be changing and literally shedding the skin of the old. This is going to be really important as a person and for your individual personality this year and for you. House one this year, Pisces, that you reinvent or that you get rid of what no longer serves, that you change things. Now, in your money, honey, area, we have the Hermit card. So there is a real need for you to think deeply about your finances this year. There's a strong sense of having to perhaps do things on your own, financially, muddle things out on your own, or contemplate things. Really think seriously about your finances for 2023. There may be some things that you want to do. You might have hopes and plans, things that you've put in a little box, and this year could be the year that you could get that box out, that you could start reliving some of those hopes and dreams and pursuing your goals that you've locked away. So lots of thinking is coming in around your finances to bring about all this lovely new energy and these new ideas that you've been stashed away. This is the year you can really get it out now. Now, I don't feel that you're going to have a lot of support around your finances, I have to say, this year. So this could be something that you've got to muddle along on your own or become more independent with, okay? So if you allow someone else to do your financial work, perhaps this year is the year that you're going to become more independent with it. Now, your communication, your siblings, your pull myself up there, your neighbours, and even to a degree short different distance travel. Your third house here, we have the Emperor. So this is a lovely energy of abundance and security and warmth and Mother Nature. So you're going to be communicating this year. It's important in a love way, in a way that helps people, that calms people, that nurtures people. And you're very much like that, Pisces. You do like to help others. So anything that's going to make people feel good is going to come from your mouth there. I don't know if I want to say it like that. But anyway, it comes with love. That's what I want to say. It's important that you love everyone and you see the best in everybody. You see a positive in every situation this year. Now, you might find that there is a lot of talk about daughters or about mums this year, but this brings a warm welcome to you. This brings positive energy to you, keeps that energy alive to you, and there is growth and abundance that connects there to other females around you. So you could hear some positive news that links to other females this year for you. Now, put your money where your mouth is, really, Pisces, here. This is saying if you want growth, if you want abundance, if you want nice things, it's there for you, but you might have to do something about it. You might have to put that energy in, put that grafting in to be able to have the life that you want there. Communicate it well. Now this is in your home and family area, and it's the Emperor. So the home and family, we've got structure here, we've got a foundation, a solid foundation, and we've got security around your home and family area. Now dad might play a strong possibility in a strong influence around your home and family area, or a father figure. If not dad, a father figure could play an important role in your family area this year. Now boundaries are going to be important, so it's important that you put boundaries into place. It's going to be important that you stick to your structure, stick to your goals, and that you are master of your own destiny, that you take control, that you take charge of things, and you don't let other people rule the roost, that you own what you own there. Take charge, but also be assertive in the home and family area. So again, it's that energy of if you want something, go for it. Don't rely on other people, just crack on and make that magic happen. In your fifth house, so children, creative energy, lovers, love affairs, and fun energy, we have the Chariot. Now this, my favourite card is the Chariot. Now this, and if you know, you know, this card is all about overcoming obstacles, overcoming adversity, focusing on your goals and getting back on track. So you might find either children distract you or have been distracted, lovers, being your head could turn, and you might find that you've been a little bit distracted there, or even creativity. You might have found that there is some obstacles, hurdles that you've got to overcome, but fear not, because the Chariot indicates that you will overcome them, that you will get victory over adversity, and that you will feel back on track and you're winning that goal. So it's important that you stay focused in that area. Now, in your health area, but also in your day-to-day living as well, and your duty to others, we've got judgment. That's just judgment, still begins with a J. Now, this indicates your health. There could be some big penny dropping moments happen this year. There could be some realizations, things that come in to make you go, wow, okay, I get it. I now know I need to do something about my health. I need to improve things, whether it's eating, drinking, smoking, exercise, whatever it is, or even mental health. This is saying you're going to have that wake-up call to be able to do something, to get something sorted, and to be on it. And it might have to come to the point, especially mid-year, might get to the point where you need that wake-up call to be able to do something about it. Okay, so be mindful around your health this year, understand the bigger picture, but this will give you a new burst of energy, but I'm feeling it's more towards the mid-year there. Now, long-term relationships, so if you're married or if you're in a long-term partnership, you've got the High Priestess. So there could be some fabulous psychic connections going on here. There could also be some hidden things going on, perhaps some secrets going on. So you'll know what it is, but weigh up and trust your gut instincts. Follow what feels right to do with your long-term relationships there. If you know you've got a winner, stick with them, because although you could be opposites attract there. Me and Mr. Flower, complete opposites, but we're perfect, so opposites definitely attract. But you might also find that there's things going on underneath your subconscious feeling what you're not allowing yourself to admit to. So tap into that, own it, and then you can either repair it or you can do something about it. So all may not be quite as it is on the surface of things there, Pisceans. You might have to dig a little deeper within your relationships, okay? Be honest with yourselves. In your house 8, now this is to do with changes, regeneration. This is to do with death and rebirth, other people's money, sex. We've got the Star, lucky card. So this indicates new hope, new beginnings. So if there's anything connected to other people's money, there could be some fresh energy that comes in here. If there's things to do with changes that you're going through, again, we've got that realignment and that fresh energy. Now this does bring hope and positivity and optimism. So it's important that you stay positive, important that you stay optimistic as you change or make changes throughout the year though. But this card indicates that the planets are realigning. I banged my head yesterday. This is everything's realigning for you, okay, and you have to trust the process there, but it will work out fabulous. Now, as far as your long distance travel perhaps, but also your philosophy, your higher learning, your spiritual pathways here, your destiny, your purpose, we've got the Hangman. Now, you could be and ahhing about moving or about changing things, and you're just hanging in there at the moment. So it almost feels like you know that there's a shift, you know that something is moving or changing, but you're not sure what. So you're just waiting to see. You're treading or hedging your bets a little bit there, Pisces. You'll need to see things from a different point of view. You'll need to see things from a different angle and from a different point of view to see the bigger picture. And we are talking about the bigger picture here. We're not talking about 2-3 months. We're talking about 2-3 years. Where do you want to be in 2-3 years' time? So you might have a lot of weighing up to do and perhaps some sacrifices to make, which are part and parcel of your destiny, part and parcel of your purpose. Making those sacrifices, seeing things at a different angle to get the bigger picture and for your soul to grow. That's the important part, your soul to grow. Now, in your career, your work, we have the moon. Now, it's interesting because I know a lot of Pisces and you're all very different. And with all of these, I know lots of people that are lots of different star signs. So they all flicker through my mind as I'm doing the star signs. And I can be like, okay, yeah, I know where that fits for them. I know where that fits for them. I'm not sure where that fits for them. And this card absolutely fits for some people that's just popped in my mind with work. And then other people, I'm not so sure. But anyway, bear with. So career, Pisces, okay. Those of you that work, and if you don't work, we'll go into another level with that. Because my mum's a Pisces and she doesn't work, and that's what makes me think. Anyway, career, could be psychic work. Could be spiritual work, could be psychic work, could be work on the underground, or work in areas that aren't in the norm, if you like. Although in my world it's very normal now. It could be that your career, your work, there's changes and you're unknown about them. There's hidden changes. There's things going on that you aren't quite clear about at the moment. So you can't see things. You've got to feel what it is. And maybe you're not trusting everyone around you at the moment. Maybe you're feeling a bit ooh and a bit ee. If you don't work, then you could be on a little bit of an emotional roller coaster about what you're doing on your day-to-day levels here and how you go about your pathways here. You could be uncertain about changes that are going on there. There could be some deception going on as well. So be mindful, Pisces, of, like I said, with the relationship one, perhaps things aren't quite as clear on the outside as what they are on the inside. You know what they say, don't they? People behind closed doors. There's the air of that for some of you there. So be aware of emotional changes around work situations, career situations. I would say maybe trust those you know, crack on. If you're not sure about someone, just wait and see where things pan out there. Fabulous if you've got some spiritual work. It could indicate that you're really going to go down and deep, get involved in your shadow side, and come out in all the glory there. Okay, in your friendship zone, house 11, in your communities, we have the Magician. Now this beautiful card here, this indicates that you can manifest things. So I'm wondering if some of you are thinking about holding either an online group or holding a circle of some kind, but manifesting something new that you've been thinking about that you now want to make some magic with, within your social side of things, within your social friendship zone there. It is as above, so below. Now again, it's got the snake on it, so it is, our dreams can become a reality there. Pisces, you can be deluded with some things, not going to lie. Sometimes you can see things through rose-tinted glasses and then you can be bit on the bum. So just be mindful in your friendship groups that sometimes you've got some snakes in there. They do end up biting their own tails, by the way. You will be protected, but just be mindful of it. Work in the higher light, and I don't mean like this love and light brigade, I don't mean that, but just work in the positive energy. If you work in a negative vibe, that's what you're going to get, and that's the type of people and friendships that you're going to attract, and that's it. Okay, let's have a look at your where am I? At your karma. I lost my pictures there, my whatever it is, my chair, table. Let's have a look at your karma and also your spiritual. This is interesting. Your spiritual pathway, house 12, your unknown, your subconscious. It's the devil. It's the devil. So there could be some unhealthy behaviours or unhealthy patterns going on. So be mindful about what I've said, because I didn't even see this card popping up. Now, this also indicates that you could have to make some choices. You know what the right way to do things and you know the wrong way to do things. So make sure you do the right things. There could be some temptation, and maybe there's some greed or monetary temptation there, but just be mindful of things that on your core don't really feel right, that you know really isn't the right thing to do. Anything that's got an unhealthy behaviour or habit on a subconscious level, it's there, and this is the year that you might need to deal with it. Crack on with those fears, head on fears, and you can battle them and you can break free from them. This card is better reverse, so I want to turn this reverse for you, Pisces, because I want to say that if you tackle your fear head on, you're going to be able to release those chains, you're going to be able to break free from things and live a wonderful, harmonious, balanced life. So that's what I think you've got to work on this year, is breaking away from unhealthy habits, unhealthy people, and any situation that just could take you down a road that you don't really want to go down. Okay, be mindful of it. If there is anyone in your life, in your circle, that has unhealthy habits that you're trying to work around, again, remember you've got choices. Okay, you don't have to be in the position you're in. We all have a choice. Now let's have a look month by month. Okay, so we've got January, guys, for you. It's the death card in January. Don't fear it. It's about change. There's an ending that's coming up this month. It could be something that you're choosing to make an ending of. So think about what you're finishing. Think about what you're finalising. Don't get freaked out about the death card. Use it in a positive. Use it to end a cycle. Use it to change something. January is about changes. It's about endings. It's about finishing. It's about finalising things. February, a little bit of quiet time for you in February, maybe as you're coming into your birthday months. Time for introspection, reflection, time to think about all your hopes and your dreams, things that you've put in a little box. February, we're looking at the bigger picture. How can you create all that magic? But perhaps wanting to spend a bit of time on your own or a bit of quiet time in February. March, you want to be full of abundance though. As the spring sets in, we've got beautiful abundance, growth, Mother Nature, fabulous energy around mother or daughter. We've got, I want to keep saying abundance and growth because that's all I keep hearing. We've got fertile ground here, so there could be some very good ideas, things that are going to start to really produce for you. But also in March, it's going to be really important, your birthday month for most, it's going to be important that you spend time in Mother Nature. It's going to be important that you pamper yourself, that you treat yourself, and that you just enjoy some of your time, okay? It's going to be really important that you do that in March. So for your birthday, guys, treat yourself. In April, we have the Emperor. We have the Emperor in April. So April is going to be really important about boundaries. This is interesting. March, we have Mother. April, we have Father. So there could be some family connections coming in. April, boundaries are going to need to be really put in your zone, and stepping up the mark as well. So taking charge, being assertive, being on the ball is going to be important in April. And not letting other people rule the roost, so taking control of things, being back in the driver's seat. In May we have the wake up call. I might have got this mixed up, but I think I'm going to go with this. May, we've got the wake up call. May, we've got that penny dropping moment, that hallelujah, that oh my God, at last we can see the bigger picture. So expect May to be changeable there, but interesting and very deep with spiritual philosophy, spiritual understanding, and a deeper sense of who you are and the bigger purpose. June, we've got the Chariot, my fave. June, we have overcoming obstacles, getting back on track, back on focus, back on it, whatever it is that you're on it. This has got realignment. This says that although there could be some distractions and things may be a little bit challenging, actually you're going to come out on top. You're going to come out the winner. So keep going in June. July, trust your gut feeling. Follow what feels right in July. All may not be clear. It could be, again, there's a lot of spiritual things coming in here this year, Pisces. You could find that you are working on spiritual work even more, or on yourself, or seeking some guidance around July time. August, we've got the Star card. Fabulous. So August, we're feeling fun, we're feeling frighty, we're feeling fabulous. And free as well. Liberation, free, we're pleased, we can do whatever we want. Realignment, we're excited for new beginnings there. There's hope, there's new birth, there's wonderful energy in August. The time to start doing things from new energy in August. September, we've got to make some sacrifices. We've got to let things go after all that fun and frolics in August. September, you might have to start thinking about what needs to be changed, what sacrifices you need to make, and where you're heading for the future. See things from a different point of view in September. October. All is not as it seems in October. The moon, emotional changes. It's this time of year, isn't it, when the sun changes strong, the hours change. So October could be a little bit challenging for you. I'm not going to lie, Pisces. But follow your instincts. Be around people that you trust, be around people that you love, and then you'll be well protected there. Again, lots of deep emotional subconscious work going on in September, October. November, Magician, bounce right back in November. You come out on top, you've got it, you're ready to manifest the world, you've got all the tools to do the job, and you're excited for what's coming next. I wouldn't mind betting by November there is a new book out that you're doing, or something new that you're crafting, that you're creating, something new that you're getting your teeth into around November. I do feel like it's not going to be a bad year for you, but I do feel by November time you really are on your way up again. If there's been struggles this year for some of you, I do feel like November, I know it sounds like a long way away because we're only in January, and it's not completely shit all year, I promise you. It's going to be up and down there, but there's a lot of deep work in for you this year. There's a lot of inner knowing, inner work. But you are, November, it certainly feels like there is a lot more light around you, and it looks like 2024 will be a lot more promising. December, now be mindful not to get yourself too carried away and overspend. Don't rely on material things around December. Try not to get bogged down with anything that obsesses you, anything that blocks you. Again, remember you have a choice. You don't have to go along with things that could restrict you in any way. Okay? So there you go, Pisces. If you want to book that for yourself as an individual reading, then just contact me on www.katemay.co.uk. It's about an hour. You check out with the 12-month forecast and we can book you in for your own one of those. It does include the general reading and obviously a lot more detail with that because it's an hour. Otherwise, have a fabulous 2023, Pisces.